switchover.
Yep.
And you've been here basically as long. Last year we talked to Don. This year we're talking to Jason because you've been here just as long. Basically.
Just as long, yeah. 2003 started doing this with him, yeah.
So we were talking earlier about, there's 38 cabins total.
38 cabins total.
So how do you determine, obviously you start the day, they're all pretty much in both the terminals, you start putting some on the line. You were telling me this earlier, like how do you gauge when to start putting more on and then go to the full capacity?
Well, we start every morning off on each side 10 and 10, so we're balanced for 20. From there, read the crowd. As the crowd gets busier through the day, we try to grab that crowd and gobble up those people as fast as we can. We'll add cabins 5 at a time, starting up every day at about 8:30 in the morning. I'd say by 11 a.m. we're full capacity at 38 cabins.
And you're just running that all the rest of the day?
That'll run till about 11 o'clock at night.
Constant going.
3 people at a shot,
What does it take to bump cabins here? Like,
you'd have to be 18 and fit with good shoes and good hands.
It's a physical workout.
It's a physical workout. It really is, and it's a lot of interaction with every cabin and every person. I think more so than working at a chairlift at a ski area.
Yeah.
You're talking to these people round robin through the whole process of the detach end of it.
Comes off the line, and then we have one person kind of catching it, then bringing it over to another person.
I think right now we're running at 28 cabins, and there's 5 guys on the crew catching. So you have your catcher, and then you have a person that opens the door, lets the customers out, hands it off to another person. That person hands it to the other person that loads them. That person hands it to the next person, puts it into the dispatcher that's tying. It's labor intense.
It's an operation.
And it's a lot of maintenance too.
But it's nostalgic.
You can't come down. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so, speaking of which, should we go take a lap on one?
We sure can.
Let's go do it. You're expecting it, you know it's going.
Right. Yeah.
Now you're on. Right. So cool. For how old it is, I mean, it literally is a full detachable lift.
Full detachable, yeah.
For being, what is it now, 60 years old?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So are you a night guy? If you were to ride it, you night guy, day guy, what do you think?
I think nighttime is the coolest because we also light the cabins up at night in LEDs, and then you're just seeing all the other fairy lights and the smells and all that. It's pretty cool.
So obviously 12 days you're doing this with a crew. It's a lot. I mean,
we're here like 6:30 to 11:30 every night, and it's there's about 5 of us that are here that shift running this operation, and about day 3 you're starting to feel it pretty good. Not getting younger. We got a good crew, and that makes it a lot easier on us. But it's after 12 days, it takes about 12 days to get back to normal again.
We've been talking about catching chairs, labor. I feel like it's only fair if I catch a few chairs, so I can experience it myself.
Gotta do it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it done.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch for our cabin to come in, and as it's coming in on this rope, you're gonna know when it uncouples. And that's when we want to reach out and grab the back handle of the cabin to break the speed. As we see she's doing. Once she grabs it, unlocks the handle. He's going to make eye contact with Rex employee to make sure that she grabs it so nobody collides into each other because we're freewheeling right now.
Okay. Yeah, so you're on a track. You can move back and forth at that point. So it's very important to keep the flow going. Kind of dom has to be clean. Yes. I'll go watch a few more, and then we're gonna actually try this out. We're gonna try it. The back one or the side? I know. You guys got it back. Yes.
You got eye contact with her.
You just go. Okay. Because this isn't even full capacity. It's gonna get busier. lot of fun. And I gotta say, it is a lot harder to bump cabins than you probably think it is. But we're not done just yet, because as some of you may or may not know, the Minnesota State Fairgrounds is actually home to 2 lifts, and this is our second one right here. So we gotta jump on this and give this bad boy a ride. So let's get to it. It's so weird to like ride a chairlift without any skis on, and getting on a chairlift without skis is also super weird. But we are on the Skyglider. This is a Heron Palma. I don't have the exact date that this was installed, but if I do figure it out through a deep dive and research after this, I film this video, I will put it somewhere down in the bottom here. And this is also another one that's really cool, because you go over a street, and as you're gonna see in just a bit here, it has a really unique tower. It's a portal tower that takes you right over the street. So you're basically looking at people face down, people walking right under you. Really cool, really unique. From what I've heard, these were installed across the country in a handful of areas, including Milwaukee, and they're all the same company that operates them. You know, they're basically a standard Heron Palma double with a little bit of a plastic overlay on the chairs. As you can see here, it's got like an umbrella on the top with a little plastic on the seats, just to dress it up, make it nice for obviously foot passengers. But at the end of the day, it's basically a Heron Palma lift that you would find at some of the older Midwestern ski areas. So obviously, the Skyride is amazing at night because that's all lit up, but at the same time, this lift also gives you some really stellar views of the fair as well, coming both what would be north and south of it. So it's hard to recommend. I think you just got to do them both. Quite frankly, if you're a skier, you got to come here and you got to do both of them in the same day. And if you have a favorite, let me know in the comments below. All right, so everybody knows about, you know, a bra tree in the ski world, and you throw your ski poles up there, or beads, or underwear. Well, they actually have something very similar to that on this chairlift, which is kind of funny and also kind of amazing at the same time. So this rooftop right above, I think this is I don't even know, it's like a Kemp's chicken something. It's obviously early in the fair, but I almost guarantee you when we get up here, we're gonna see some stuff. So we'll kind of do an assessment of what we got on their version of the bra tree, which is the roof of some fairgrounds thing. So we'll check it out. I think we're gonna end this because the night is so important. Doing a night ride on these is so different than day, and they're both unique and totally different. I think we gotta cap the day with a night ride over at the Skyride. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. If you haven't made it out to the Minnesota State Fair, you have to, and you have to ride the 2 lifts here. But until next time, I hope everybody has a great week. Pray for that snow, and I will see you out there.